Republic of Yemen is a Middle Eastern country located on the Arabian Peninsula. It is approximately twice the size of Wyoming and shares borders with two countries. Saudi Arabia to the north, a border of approximately 904 miles, and Oman to the east, a border of 179 miles. This border was disputed for decades until a treaty was ratified in 1992, ending the dispute and finalizing the border. Yemen also has coastlines on two major waterways, the Red Sea to the west and the Gulf of Aden to the south. Yemen's coastlines are very desertous and are generally hot and humid year-round, with very little rainfall, which is also the norm for most of the country, with exception to the Al-Jahar Mountains in northwest Yemen, which receive over 23 inches of rainfall per year, well more than the national average of Yemen, making the Al-Jahar Mountains have a much milder winter and cooler summer than the rest of the country. The middle and eastern part of the country is dominated by tough, rugged mountains, highlands, and foothills, which make agriculture here nearly impossible. In the far northeastern part of the country lies a harsh, nearly uninhabitable desert that stretches into the interior of the Arabian Peninsula. This region does not have the same seasons as the rest of the country does, as it remains mostly hot and dry year-round. The rest of the country experiences two main seasons, summer and winter. Summer is extremely hot and sees occasional monsoon rains come from the Indian Ocean. Temperatures can reach upwards of 120 degrees Fahrenheit in midsummer, but average around 92 degrees. During the winter months, temperatures are much milder, averaging around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Frost has been known to appear in the later winter months such as January and February, and very little rain falls during this time of the year. Along with the two main seasons are four sub-seasons: the northeast monsoon season, which extends December through March, spring transition season, April through May, southwest monsoon season, which extends June through September, and fall transition season, which extends October through November. The one thing more diverse than the climate of Yemen is its people. Yemen has an estimated population of about 24 million and is growing rapidly. The population has more than doubled since 1975 and has grown approximately 35% since 1994. This makes Yemen one of the fastest growing countries in the Middle East. At the rate it is growing now, Yemen is estimated to have a population of 43 million by 2035. One reason for the population explosion is the large percentage of young people in the country. Nearly 46% of the population is thought to be under the age of 15. Adding to the growth rate of the native population is the influx of Somali refugees to the region, tens of thousands every year. According to the United Nations Refugee Agency, there were almost 96,000 African refugees in Yemen in 2006, including more than 91,000 Somalis. Yemen's population is predominantly Arab, but also includes Afro-Arabs, South Asians, and Europeans. Arabic is the official language, but English is often used in official and business circles. In the Mahara region, several non-Arabic languages population lives in northern Yemen, which is where most of the major cities and towns are located. Sana'a is the capital city and has the largest population of any city in Yemen. It is thought to be one of the oldest continually inhabited cities in the world after being populated for more than 2,500 years. Taiz, Al-Hudaydah, Aden, Ib, and Damar are other major metropolitan areas, but have smaller populations compared to Sana'a, which has an estimated population of nearly 3 million. Taiz is the third largest city in Yemen and is located on the Yemeni highlands near the famous Mocha port on the Red Sea. Aden is a seaport in southwest Yemen. It is an ancient city thought to be as old as humankind itself. It is a key port as it lies in between India and Europe. Ib is situated on a mountain ridge and is surrounded by fertile land, which gave the city the name the Green City. It is located 73 miles northeast of Mocha and has an estimated population of 160,000. While the north is dominated by major cities, the south has small and large towns scattered throughout the countryside. Sayoun, Al-Makalla, Sehut, Nishtun, and Al-Gidea are all large towns that can be found in the south. Because there are not many urban areas in this part of the country, agriculture is the predominant source of income for these people. Over 50% of the entire population of Yemen is employed by some form of agriculture. Khat is a favorite crop used for many farmers, as it is a narcotic used by many in the culture. This is a major problem for the country because khat uses a lot more water to grow than many other plants. Without any major above-ground water sources, the people have had to water their crops by drawing from the underground water table, a resource that has slowly been depleted over the last decade, water levels being dropped by an average of 2 meters per year since the year 2000.